Kia ora wānanga e te iwi, nei mai oki mai, and welcome back to day 28 of my diabetic education series. Today's wānanga, I want to talk to you about this, sweets, lollies. And being a diabetic doesn't mean even we're not allowed to spoil ourselves, The question is, and it comes around timing, wānanga. So, if you feel like a lolly, there's a difference between having 2 and having 20 of these, because this is full of sugar, and I've been talking about how to manage our diabetes, how to lower our sugar levels, how to move away from being insulin resistant and closer to becoming insulin sensitive, So how do we spoil ourselves? Because being diabetic, even we're allowed to spoil ourselves. Ana, tītiro, this is me. I've had this in my house for about a couple of days, maybe 3 days, and I've been eating lollies. So I'm not going to hide behind that I'm, holier than thou and devout than thou, because I love a good chocolate too, The question is, though, once I've had that, how do I lower my blood glucose levels, So when I have some pretty firm rules for my own self, This is your kaupapa wānanga. How you manage it is up to you. I'm just telling you how I manage eating sweets, Because I'm missing some teeth because I bloody ate too many lollies, Not brushing the teeth. To me. Anyway, that's a kōrero for another day. Okay, mate, let's return back to eating lollies. If you're going to spoil yourself, that's okay. But once you're finished eating, just be aware, man, my sugars are high. How do I get them down? What I do personally is I've got one of those, what do you call them, a kettlebell? That's the word. I've got a kettlebell. And because my legs are the biggest muscle of my body, I start doing squats with my kettlebell, Weighted squats. It's about 10 kgs. And I do about 20 of those, and I do 3 reps of 20 squats. And then I do my yard's probably about, 20 meters long. And so I do lunges with my kettlebell on the right side. And then when I get to the other end of my yard, I turn around and then I swap sides, And I do that 4 times. Then what I do is I then go for a walk around the awa here in Wānganui. So there we go, wānau. What I'm saying is, in my world, it's okay to eat a lolly. Once I've eaten a lolly, I then do some exercise so I can lower my blood glucose levels so that I can manage my diabetes better, and it doesn't have to feel like I'm in the hinaki just because, I've been educating about sugar. The idea here is to reverse insulin resistance and make insulin work smarter for us by becoming insulin sensitive. There we go, wānau. That's my little wee wānanga and my tip for you today, wrapped up in one. Feel free to follow me for more daily diabetic education tips. And if you think this information can help our wānau with a sweet tooth, feel free to share it with them too. Kia ora.